Hi, I'm Chef Raphael. I'm going live right now. Welcome to my channel. Um, I'm not going to wait for people to join because even I can't see. I'm doing it live. Doing a live video sometimes it's a little bit tricky. Today I decided let me do something different and give you a breakdown on pasta. You've seen the title of the video. Um, in case you're watching this live right now, don't worry, you can watch this as a recording. So don't worry whatever you may have missed. But I just decided let me do this video about pasta and what is pasta, how do you choose pasta, and I have different types of pasta here. And part of the reason why I'm doing this is because in the coming few months, I'll actually be doing regular dishes with pasta, recipes that is. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And by the way, you get notified whenever I have a new video out. I usually do weekly videos, and sometimes I actually do more than one. Sometimes it's one, sometimes it's actually more than one, depending on the content that I have lined up. So right now, a few days ago, I did a shoot on various recipes, especially pastas. But I also felt it's a very important thing to do to introduce you to pasta. And what pasta is actually uh, um, a staple food of Italy. It's pasta as we know it for this, but it actually pasta are actually noodles, and noodles can be the like the Indomie brand. No, and it also depends on what region. Like the Japanese have their own types of noodles. This one is actually the Italian type of noodles, and it's actually made from wheat flour. So what pasta is, let me just break it down to um, someone maybe who's really green and you'd want to know what pasta is. The way we have, I'm in Kenya, and the way we have ugali or maybe something like chapati, and the way we all love it and enjoy it, this is what pasta is to the Italians. This is their staple, and they have it with so many, they have so many different designs and shapes, and I'll get into that. But what pasta is again is like it's made from wheat flour. It's made usually from wheat flour. Some have eggs, some don't have eggs and water. So they just basically make a dough the same way we do our chapati or ugali, or I don't know if you're watching from the southern part of Africa, you have pap. So only that they use wheat flour. So enough about what it is. So all you need to know is it's in the way it has so many different types of shapes. Like here we have this type. There's tagliatelle and fettuccine. There's riga. This one here, tot- tortiglione. So how you actually know what pasta it is? They usually have the name. Like this one is penne. Penne, I think, is something that a lot of people know because penne is popular. It's the one that is a hole and has lines. I don't know if you can see from this pack. That's penne. Or let me show you from this one. Yeah, so they have different types. Now, this one is round. It has it's carved a little bit. It's its own shape, and that's called what is called tortiglione. Don't worry about the name. Just all you need to know is that whenever you're buying pasta, just look at the name. And we have like this one that looks like a bow tie. It's called farfalle. Uh, Again, the names are Italian. We have this one here is like a spiral. This is called fusilli, also Italian. But the one that I think a lot of people know is this one, the spaghetti, the long one, the thin one. We also have one here. Let me hold the whole batch. The, I might forget the name. Why am I forgetting this one? The, the joys of doing a live video. Uh, the name will come back. But I wanted to show you this different. This is flat and this is thin. And then when it comes even to spaghetti, there's different thickness. And the other thing, what matters when it comes to pasta, uh, fettuccine Alfredo. I'm trying to get the name for this one. Why am I forgetting it? And it's one of my linguine. Yes, that's the name I'm looking for. Linguine is one of my favorite pasta because it's a blend of, it's a flat and still looks like spaghetti, but it's not. But this is one of my favorite pastas. But now when it comes to pasta, um, and that's something I needed to bring out, is that when it comes to the cooking time, it's really important to always, whenever I'm doing recipes, and I've done a few before on my YouTube channel, and more are coming, by the way. I always say, look at the pack, because usually the pack has different time. Now, like this one here, it says cook for 11 minutes. Yeah, I want to compare with this one that actually says cook for 12 minutes. Now I'll take another pack. Let me take this one here for spaghetti. This one says, actually, this is actually spaghetti. Spaghetti is the thin one, like the one I've shown you. This one says 5 minutes. Now, it's really important to be checking the pack. I'll also grab one here. This is for lasagna. Now, before we talk about lasagna, what I wanted to just to say is that you need to literally check the pack and see what time it has, because the timing is what that will make you when you're boiling it, because how you usually cook it is boil it. And when it comes to boiling, you need to start with boiling water and then you pour in the pasta. All that I'll be covering whenever I'm doing more recipes on the pasta dishes. But you start timing from the time you place the pasta in the boiling water. So when it says 5 minutes, 11 minutes, that's the time you need to check on. Now, if you're joining me live right now, let me just say, if you've missed it, don't worry. Whatever I started, you can still watch this as a recording a little bit later when I finish with the video. I'm talking about pasta, and pasta is usually made from durum wheat. The durum wheat is the best, I would say, the best kind of wheat that is strong. But in the world, we have so many different pasta brands, and not all pastas, in as much as they look the same, are the same. Now it's all about the brand that you use, and some, and this is something that I've actually experienced, especially like the ones like this one, which has a hole of like penne, they usually break after it's cooked, and sometimes even the minutes that it shows, it's not the same. You can cook it, let's say, for 5 or 10 minutes, depending on the pack, but the results don't come out the same way you expect it to. So depends on the brand you use. But whatever brand you're using, what I just want to tell you is that just follow the pack instructions. And when it comes to the recipes, I'll be doing, like, the first one that I want to unleash is the one for lasagna. We have lasagna sheets. There are also types of pasta. They are only that they are flat. So look out for that. Now, on this video, I also want to get feedback from you. Let me know what pasta dishes, what pasta recipes you'd want to learn. I have some lined up this coming month. Some I'll be doing them live on my Facebook channel, I mean, my Facebook page, so and Instagram as well. So if you're here and you haven't followed me on Instagram or Facebook, go there and follow me. I'm Chef Raphael all across the board. I'll be doing more live videos and taking you through how to make that dish. And the plan that I have, especially for the live videos, is to tell you in advance that I'll be making this dish, and you get the ingredients, and then we do it together. It's 2020. We are in July. We're coming towards the end of July 2020. I think this is a year where we all remember. Kids are at home. We're not sure if you're going back home. I mean, going back to school or what is happening, but what I'm just saying, let's take this advantage. In as much as the year may seem lost and we don't know what to do, you can learn how to cook. Like, I've already started doing some online videos, online cooking classes, and more about that. I'll talk about that when I'm ready. But learn how to cook, at least, especially for the kids. Let them learn something new. Let them learn a new skill. If you're at home and you want to learn something new, again, come to my channel. Go to my Facebook page. There's so many recipes I have shared, and so much more to come. What more about pasta? I had some notes here. So there are so many different types of pasta. When I was doing my research, I was seeing it's more than, let's say, 1,000 different types of shapes of pasta. Um, but at the end of the day, they're all made from flour. They're all made from like a form of a dough, and then they are shaped to the different types of shapes. How do I know good quality pasta? To be honest, sometimes it's a hit or miss. The brand that I prefer right now, the one that I discovered that is really good is Barilla. But you can use any other pasta that you have. But sometimes, to be honest, especially when you're talking about the ones with the hole, they usually break, and it's really annoying, especially whenever I get the wrong type of pasta. How many ways can I prepare pasta? There's so many different ways. You can make it into a salad. You can make it into a hot, a dish with a creamy sauce, or a sauce with which is tomato based. Again, more for recipes. I'll show you. Just make sure you're subscribed and you hit the bell button so that you're notified whenever I have a new recipe out. Is there gluten-free pasta? Yes, they have. Especially Barilla have a gluten-free pasta because, like I said, it's made from wheat. Anyone who's gluten-free will know this, that they can't take this, but we do have others made not from wheat. Is pasta a healthy meal for the whole family? I would say yes. Um, what I would say when it comes to healthy, what's not, I would say look out for, you should not eat so much of anything. If let's say you're a fan of rice, having rice is good, but too much of it is not good. If you're having potatoes, if you like potatoes, what I usually say when it comes to food and what is healthy and not healthy, it's all about how much you take um, consecutively. So again, for my recipes, I'll have vegetarian recipes, others with chicken, others with beef. But it's something that you can have fun. The good thing about pasta, it's all about it's a fast cooking. Whenever you're doing we'll see on the recipes, they're actually fast meals that you can make within a very short time. Um, can can you prepare pasta for special occasions? Yes, you can. Again, it's all about practicing also. So the recipes, when you see the recipes, um, you'd probably be the judge. Is this a meal that you'd want to present for your guests, especially something like lasagna? That's something I've been wanting to make, and the video is coming out soon. Um, and is it suitable for vegetarians? Yes, uh, of course it is. It's not. There's no, especially the one that is eggless, or especially for the vegan. The eggless ones we do have, and it's good to check on the ingredients. But well, of course, you can match it with vegetables, just plain vegetables with tomato sauces. I have Barilla have nice, tasty tomato sauces. More on that on the recipes that will be coming up. So if you have any questions, just put them on the comment section. I'm about to wind up, but this was a short video to introduce you to the world of pasta. I may not be the full expert like the Italian, but I wanted to share is just a small information, like the basic information about pasta and how to cook pasta. But more about the cooking, the actual cooking will be covered on the cooking videos that I'll be sharing. Um, Join me on Facebook and Instagram. So follow me if you have not, if you're watching me from YouTube. And for the first time, and you'll see many more recipes that I'll be lined up for doing pasta, and of course baking recipes. And well, there's a lot. Also, something coming up soon is kids recipes. There's something coming up. I want to do some new videos uh, cooking. I'll be cooking with my kids, so look out for that. I'm excited about that, but more on that when they actually start viewing. So I'm signing out. I hope this video has been helpful. Like, if you like and subscribe, and the reason why we always say as YouTubers to subscribe, because it really helps, because the when you subscribe, it actually helps to support the video, because part of that is the views that people view. There's some revenue that we get, and it helps in literally coming up with new content that you'll enjoy. So until next time, signing out. Goodbye.